I sometimes have to look at that little sad girl, that little sad girl that lives inside of me sometimes, and be trying to heal herself. Help me. This is a cry for help. Not really. I love life. I love life. I love life. I love life. However, I will say, save us, Jesus, because, my human strength is nothing but weakness. Weakness, 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 weakness. However, somehow, some way, God, you continue to use me. And I know sometimes, like, I just be, like, playing with fire. Whew. And still, yeah, I get to experience joy. And still, yeah, I get to I still have the ability to have a vision. I still have the ability to work towards my purpose and my passion, like, even despite. And not even despite, like, it makes me think of 139 Psalm. He knew us before we were formed in our mother's womb. I was in John, the first chapter, earlier today. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was God, and the Word was with God. The Word was with God. The Word was God. Not everything was created through Him, so He was there, like, in the beginning. And maybe He was there in the beginning in mind. However, that means He was still there in the beginning. So God thought of Jesus, Yeshua, and was like, He's going to be the one who, turns this thing around. He would have had to, because what's the other option? What's the other exit strategy? What's the other form of real freedom than the freedom through what Jesus teaches us? And I mean that sincerely. Like, I don't just say that just because, like, I have, like, Christian, like, upbringings. I have had a personal encounter, a personal spiritual encounter that literally was an encounter with Jesus. And I don't know how else to say it other than that. And, like, some things are just left to for the experiencer to experience. All I can say is what my experience is, and if you believe me, you believe me, and if you choose not to believe me, that's okay too. I'm still in a predicament where I'm still going through my experiences, and, like, part of me going through my experiences, I'm going to talk about them. So oh my goodness, I could just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. I really think that talking is a form of therapy, especially for me. I guess that what I'm going to begin doing is posting these, and there's going to be growth. And I know that there's going to be growth because I know where I am right now. Nobody else knows where I am right now. Maybe people do know where I am right now. Maybe. I don't really try to, like, I do consider other people's perceptions. However, I can't live there because, like, I'll just be everywhere. And I've been everywhere. And, like, I'd be scattered, but I don't be everywhere. Don't get it twisted. I be scattered, but I don't be everywhere, because I used to be everywhere. I don't be everywhere anymore. So you might see me do something and be like, oh, Anna. All right, that's fine if you think that, but you might know something. You might think you know more than, like, I know that you know, which is probably true. You might know more than I know. But at the end of the day, I still know everything that I've done. Like, I actually do. Like, you might have, like, some fragments. You might even have some big sections. You might have whole chapters because you was there or something. Fine. You ain't got the whole story, baby. You ain't got the whole story, honey. there's some things I plan on taking to the grave. There's some things we rolling out with that one. It's like, nah, I'm just kidding. All right, anyways. Yeah, there's definitely going to be growth even from this video right here, because I know where I am right now. I know what I'm struggling with. And I know that I have the ability to overcome all of my addictions, all my habits, all my struggles, because I'm powerful, because I'm strong, because I'm strong-minded, because I was put here for a purpose, for a reason. So because I know all those things, I know that I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it to that destination that I feel inside that is for me. You know, it might not always look like how I expect it to. And that's even something that I've been leaning into. God, I know, you know, the struggles that I have within my own life just because my own expectations. So like in the morning sometimes, on days where like I'm like maybe excited, maybe whatever. Anyways, I know that if I put my expectation, if I base my experience upon my expectation, I run the risk of ruining my experience, because my expectation is it comes from very limited like knowledge. So I can't like be like, oh well, if this person doesn't, then I should be able to still go forward with whatever's set in front of me, regardless of what's going on externally. Each of us should. It's not just individual to me. Everybody should do that for themselves. I think the problem arises whenever we're not doing that. Like whenever we are doing things for the wrong reasons, I guess. I don't know. But if there's any expectations that I have, I've been like trying to just say like, you know, God, like, let everything happen the way that you do. And whenever like things don't go my way, help me like, you know, be okay with that. And I'm struggling with that right now. I'm actually realizing that. I should pray it more. That's what I'm realizing. I should pray it more. But either way, I really just thank God for continuing to allow me the opportunity to experience His grace and His mercy every single day. And allow me the opportunity to giving me the space to mess up and like get things wrong. And like really, 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 really know that I'm wrong, but like still not have the strength or the willpower to do right. That is so like debilitating to me. Like it's just like I can do so good for so long. And I feel like, and I'm not trying to like put this on anything or anybody, but like I feel like addicts can like relate to this. I can like for so long like be so good and like just like doing the right thing, and then like temptation comes or whatever. Even if temptation don't come, sometimes I go looking for stuff. Sometimes I go looking. Am I gonna lie? What's there to lie about? What? You can look at your mama like that. Like, what do I have to lie about? And what do you have to lie about? Things are like, you know, they're what they are. However, there's always like a level that like I know that I can like dig deeper to, that like requires something of me. And like I really be just having to get to the point of like being like, okay, you gotta die to your flesh. You gotta really surrender. Baby girl, I'll hold you tight. I love you the right way because I am God. Most High God. Love without conditions. Love unconditionally. That's how it's meant to be. You can experience that. You can experience that with God.